Okay. Are we live? We should be live. We should be live. Yes, I'm 2 minutes late. I apologize. Just woken up. And I've just seen the lineup. And we have a big problem. The big problem is that Rob Sanchez is still in goal. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, welcome to the stream. For those of you that are joining now, Brighton versus Chelsea. Let me actually see the other scores. I've not seen any of the scores. Birmingham 2, Newcastle 2. Wow, okay. Leeds lost to Millwall. City won 2-1 at Leyton Orient. Super Frank is out. 4-1 Ipswich. Literally, I don't think I've got a single one of these scores correct. Apart from Fulham Wigan. Bournemouth win. Preston won on penalties. Burnley won at Southampton. Southampton are just rubbish, aren't they? Tell you what, if we don't beat Southampton at home, my word. But anyway. Welcome to the stream. Let's hope we see a glimpse of Amugu. I mean, after what Enzo Maresca has said about Amugu this week, do we? Are we ready for it? Why is Sanchez back in goal? That is a good question. The lineups are still not ready yet on the graphics. Nkunku as striker. It could be. It looks like Nkunku is the niner. It could be Palmer. It could actually be either of those, really. Because you've got Neto and Sancho out there, which probably means Neto right wing, Sancho left wing. And then, yeah, it could either be Palmer or Nkunku in the 10 or the 9. Aaron Anselmino's also on the bench too, which is exciting. It's a very young Chelsea bench, this. Enzo Fernandez on the bench. It's an interesting one. Dewsbury Hall starts. That can't be a tactical decision. I think they'll play Nkunku in the 9 too. Cole Palmer was good in the false 9 last season against Arsenal. Wait. What did Maresca say about him? Basically, he basically said that they didn't buy him for now. So, and then he's straight in the squad. So, if the manager says that we didn't buy him for now and then puts him straight in the squad, it's because we don't have a big enough squad anymore. Neto can play 9 on FIFA. Well, that's good. As long as he can do it on FIFA, must be able to do it in real life too. What's the latest on the Mudryk situation? We don't know. There is radio silence on this, which, again, like, if you're going to ban him, and the ban needs to start now. It's been months now. Can't believe all these FA Cup results. Man City 2-1. Kevin De Bruyne a late goal. Wow. Chelsea to get Millwall in the 5th round. Who says no to Chelsea Millwall in the 5th round? James is injured. You look tired. Yeah, that's because I've just woken up. I think, let me actually check the Whoop and see how much sleep I did get. 19% recovery for those of you that are Whoop users. It's not good. I did have a 2-hour tennis match last night. I got 5 hours sleep, 4 hours, 53 minutes sleep. Not ideal. James broken leg. Wait, what? Is this true? Surely Reece James doesn't have a broken leg. I literally was saying this week that Reece James is, if you watch the video, if you watch Matisse's match preview, I'm in that match preview, and I said in his preview that I'm picking Gusto over James. Wait, is James not even on the bench? He's not even on the bench, man. He's either being rested or he's got another injury. If he's got another injury, it's over. James is out for 2 months. I don't know if you guys are trolling me or not. I think they're resting him. Okay, resting him is fine. I would have rested him too. Do I ever think players or some part of the Chelsea club management watch my stream? Probably not. I'd like to think that anybody who's actually affiliated with Chelsea Football Club would be watching Chelsea play rather than my live stream. So, let me do a little poll now. Let's see what we think today. Who you going for? Brighton, Chelsea. And we get straight to penalties, isn't it? So we actually find out today who wins the game. Did I see the Leyton Orient goal? No, I've not seen any of the goals yet. Stoke 3, Cardiff 3. Cardiff win on penalties. I want to get Millwall in the 5th round. Blimey. I am yawning. I do apologise. Okay, 91% of you are saying Chelsea. Good morning, George. Appreciate you waking up so early for us. You are welcome. You are very welcome. Am I in the States? No, I'm still in Bali for now. Although only for 15 more days. And then I'm gone. Will Palmer score a hat-trick today? I'm going to say no, because I said that last time out. And he didn't actually technically get a goal. 3-2 Chelsea. Why no Enzo? That is a good question. I don't know why Enzo Fernandez isn't starting. I'm guessing it's just, again, management of minutes, because he wasn't 100% fit a couple of weeks ago. I know he was brilliant in the last game. But he's been playing with a knock. A lot of Chelsea players, to be fair, have not been 100%. Palmer's not been 100%. Let's see if the team is still not done. Should be a couple more minutes and then the data will be ready. Is Colwell playing? No. He's not. He's on the bench. So it's basically exactly the same. It's exactly the same team I said, apart from Enzo Fernandez obviously isn't in it, and neither is Jorgensen. It's just the Sanchez problem, man. First super chat of the day. Thank you, YouTube Fire Night, for the £1. Appreciate it, mate. Nkunku's playing up front. Well, he needs to show up today then, doesn't he? Big time needs to show up. Joao Felix already scored for Milan. Of course he did. Guiu should get a good run this evening. Mark Guiu's injured, and apparently it's not a good injury. Well, not that any injury is ever a good injury, but apparently it's not just a short one, as Maresca said. It's a long injury. Let me try and put the Newcastle game on. Two away at Birmingham. League One Birmingham. Thank you $2 for the donation. Thank you for the $2 donation. I'm still asleep, guys. Am I leaving Indonesia long term? Unfortunately, yes. It's just got a little bit too busy here. Do I reckon we can win the FA Cup? If Chelsea care about winning the FA Cup, then they can. But the question is, do we actually even want to win it? And I know that sounds ridiculous these days, but because you don't win that much money for winning the FA Cup, it does make you wonder. Where are we moving? Well, first of all, we're going to Bangkok for a month because Georgie and I absolutely love Thailand. And we love the food. And we're already this side of the world. So we thought we might as well try the places that are on the Asian side of the world whilst we are this side of the world. So we're going to be in Thailand for the month of March. And then Japan in April, which I'm very, very excited to go to Japan. I've never been to Japan. No penalty. David Steinhardt, thank you for the $5 donation again. If you had to guess top four, greater than 50% shot. If we don't win anything this year, I think we have to be Champions League. I mean, I think Chelsea will get fourth. I do. W's in the chat for David, everybody. There's 3 donations coming in quick succession from you lot. It will go to penalties if we draw. Yes, it will. It will be pens. What is my thought on the lineup? I mean, I'm waiting for it to load up here. Still not ready on the data graphic we've got. It's usually done by now. Bit of a stretch. But why is fourth a bit of a stretch when we are currently fourth? That's what I want to know from people. Like, as much as obviously there's a lot of negative stuff happening at the club right now, not just on the pitch either. But we are fourth already. Come on, what is going on? Nice hair, George. Thank you. This is Bedhead. I didn't even look before I clicked on the record, to be fair. Man City will hit a run and Chelsea have struggled with a lot of easy fixtures. I mean, look, City have spent the money. So, I do think City will get there. I just think Newcastle will be the ones to fall out. And I don't see Nottingham Forest holding on to a top 4 spot. I just don't. Thoughts on Sanchez starting again? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, Jorgensen last week was excellent. And the date's... Still not ready. Brighton got battered in their last game 7-0 by Forest, so they'll be seething, seeking revenge tonight. Also seething works, actually. Yeah, they will be. I think Brighton will be up for this one. I think for them, winning a trophy is probably more important than what they do in the league this season. So winning the FA Cup will have to be something they go for. Guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you hit the like button on it. Nearly 100 likes. Smash a like on the stream. We go for 1,000 likes every stream. Why is the team still not done? Jorgensen should have started. I think all of the errors that Sanchez made were there's just so many of them now that you just can't justify picking him. It's actually a complete sham that he's out there. 40 minutes till kickoff, guys. 42 minutes. I have a feeling there's going to be goals in this game, you know. I think this could be actually quite an exciting, entertaining match. Mudryk registered for the Conference League knockouts. Does that mean anything? Well, maybe. I mean, we kind of have to register him if he's not banned, because that might mean that he might not be banned. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's currently banned whilst we're waiting. Where's Reece James? I'm going to say he's being rested. I don't know if there actually is an injury or not. Let me check. I'm just going to type Reece James into X and see what it is. He's already trending. Great. Surely not. Reece James picked up a knock. Deary me. Oh dear. Not good. When is the match starting? It says on the screen. Still no lineup. Yeah, I know the lineup is out. I'm just waiting for it to be... You can see I keep popping this thing up on the screen. Normally the lineup comes here about 45 minutes before the game, but it's not ready yet. So when it is, I will put it up. We'll keep checking. Is Cole Palmer starting? Yes. You finally quit drinking. I went out on Friday night, to be fair. I had a few on Friday night, but I was home quite early. But Saturdays now, like, it's just so difficult. Chelsea's games are such awkward times. Like, we're always on the late kickoff, always. Like, Conference League, late kickoffs most of the time. Premier League games, we're now getting the late kickoffs. FA Cup, late kickoffs. So, I can't really stay awake till 4 a.m. It's not possible. Hey, there we go. There's the Brighton lineup there. It's a very strong Brighton team, to be fair. Danny Welbeck, always a thorn in Chelsea's side. GBFC. What's going on, guys? Welcome to those of you that are just joining. Verbruggen is a good goalkeeper. Hopefully he has a stinker today. Well, yeah, that's what we're hoping for, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to ban this guy that keeps just typing the same thing. Just for a few minutes. Like, just stop spamming. Like, I read the chat all the time. Even when the game's playing, I'm still reading the chat. So it becomes hard to do it when you just spam the same thing over and over again. I thought he would rest Palmer and Caicedo. Why? It's the FA Cup, man. We've got to be going to win this competition. What is Sanchez doing in goal? You tell me. I do not have an answer for you. Newcastle are getting close to scoring at Birmingham. What a week for them if they win this as well. We do need more from Sancho. We absolutely need more from Sancho. He's kind of just like taking his foot off the gas a bit. He's just become very predictable as well, hasn't he? Nkunku scores 2 today. That would be ideal. We need Nkunku to start scoring because if he can, like we know that we bought a good player. He just hasn't really fitted into this squad. So now he's got the chance. Newcastle are absolutely all over Birmingham. No balloons, please. I mean, he's even stopped doing the balloon celebration, didn't he? Like, he just completely lost interest. "4-1 Chelsea," says Adrian. Guys, what's your score prediction? Let me know your score predictions now in the chat. 91% of you are saying Chelsea are going to win. There isn't even 500 votes yet, so make sure you get voting. Maresca's a Sanchez fan. That is baffling to me. Absolutely baffling. 2-0 Brighton, 3-0. 4-3. I think there's going to be goals. 2-1 Chelsea, 3-1. 2-1. Seeing a lot of 2-1s in the chat. 3-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. 4-2 Chelsea. 2 people in a row saying that. 5-1. You just don't know what you're going to get with Brighton, though. You just don't know what you're going to get. "3-1, 2-2, 1-1, Chelsea on penalties." "3-3, 4-6 on pens to Chelsea." How can it be 6-4? I'm pretty sure it's impossible for a penalty shootout to finish 6-4. Because if you score all 5 and they only score 4, then it's over. All I know for sure is that we are not getting a clean sheet. I mean, Rob Sanchez might show up today, to be fair. And to be fair, it would kind of be annoying if he did, because then Maresca will probably pick him for the next game. As clearly, Jorgensen, it doesn't matter if he has a good game or not, because he just gets dropped again straight away. Or maybe he is now the cup goalkeeper. We don't know. We'll have to find out next week in the Friday night game against Brighton, which, again, another 8 o'clock kickoff. So annoying. Not expecting a clean sheet with Sanchez in goal. Me neither, mate. Me neither. Newcastle are going to score. They are absolutely all over Birmingham like a rash. Goal. Literally, as soon as I said it, goal. Joe Willock. 3-2 to Newcastle. Newcastle fans going absolutely potty in that away end. Let me get a quick link for the stream. Thank you, F Star Sports. Mikotadze to CFC, better than Jackson. I'm not entirely sure if that is the correct pronunciation of the game. I'm not entirely sure too much about this guy, to be honest. I've seen his name fly around a few times, but I don't actually know too much about him. (3-2) Newcastle, goals gone in. Okay, let's put that on Twitter. I still call it Twitter. Still Twitter on my phone. I've not updated it. Look. What's up with Reece? We don't know. It's another knock. But with Reece James, you never know. Like, a knock turns into 3 months injured overnight. It's weird. Fingers crossed that it is just a little knock and he's only going to be out for this game. Master George Benson. Jorgensen with 10 men or Sanchez with 11. Oh, it must be so peak to be Rob Sanchez right now. And I think that's kind of part of the problem because nobody really backs him anymore. Like, absolutely no one backs him. So imagine, like, if I was Rob Sanchez, I'm deleting everything on social media. Like, I'm getting rid of Instagram. I'm not looking at Twitter for a start. Like, I'm certainly not going onto a Chelsea YouTube video. Oh, go on. Oh, Birmingham nearly scored. I want a penalty shootout in this game. That will give us some entertainment up until the kickoff for the Chelsea game. Nick Pope makes the save for Newcastle. Is Nick Pope not the number one anymore? Pretty sure Dubravka's been playing the league games, or am I completely butchering that? Dubravka played against Arsenal in the Cup. Oh! Maresca, yes, man. It looks like it, doesn't it? Unfortunately, the longer the season's gone on, the more it does seem like that. Strike of a lifetime. An own goal that belongs in folklore. FA Cup folklore. Let me watch this. Alright, that guy's getting banned. Stop spamming. Content not available in your location. You're having a laugh. Jamie Donnelly scored the goal. Am I happy with the lineup? Not really. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it needed to be stronger. I wanted it to be stronger. I wanted Enzo Fernandez in there over Dewsbury Hall. I don't see how Dewsbury Hall's getting a start here. And Rob Sanchez is straight back in the team after being dropped for one game. Like, either he is now the cup goalkeeper and Maresca isn't that fussed about this, or he's just put him straight back in. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Guys, I'm going to quickly go and fill up the glass of water. I'll be right back. Still 3-2 Newcastle. Benson on the water breaks. Pretty sure he only switched it to Sanchez to be the cup goalkeeper. That is what we're hoping for. Because that guy should not be anywhere near a Chelsea starting 11. Although I'm going to say it now. He'll probably have a really good game today. He needs it. Have I ever watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Probably. I've got this like really weird memory when it comes to movies and TV shows. Like, unless I really like it, I can't tell you anything that happened, even if I was just in the cinema. Like, I went to watch Gladiator 2 in the cinema, which I enjoyed it. But, like, if I watched it again straight after, it would feel like I'm watching it for the first time. Nearly 4-2 to Newcastle now. Come on, Birmingham. Water out of a pitcher is UK to the core. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. If it's not a beer, it's a water. If I could undo one transfer in and one transfer out under the new ownership, who would you choose? Thank you, David, for that donation. But, okay, I can kind of give an answer to that question, but I've got a video going out probably tomorrow that I've already made, which is a tier list of every single signing of the new ownership era. And I think there was 43 signings, which is just absolutely insane. And many people would still suggest to you that we still need a rebuild. So to sign 43 players in less than 3 years is absolutely bonkers. But if I was to sign any striker, I say that straight away as if it's like common knowledge that it's striker only. I'm signing. You guys might be surprised by this because I've changed my mind over this over the course of the last couple of months. I think Alexander Isak is my dream signing. Bring the Swede to Chelsea. And to undo a signing, I think Disassi is the biggest waste of money. Newcastle for 4. He's rounded the goalie. Oh, what a block. Off the line. Jacob Murphy, he's almost got to score there, but it's a brilliant clearance off the line. If we win, I'll be amazed, says Dennis. 89% of you are saying Chelsea are going to win. Get involved with the poll. Gyökeres or Isak. I mean, either of those strikers I'd take, to be honest. I think both of them would do so well in this Chelsea team. I think it's about 50-50 for me. But maybe I'm just slightly more in the Alexander Isak camp now. Osimhen, I'd say, was my third choice striker. But I still think Osimhen is absolutely class. He's scoring some unreal goals for Galatasaray too. And fair play to him for sticking to his word and actually spending the whole season there on loan. I did have a feeling that it could have been January move. Livramento just pulls out of that. Go on, Birmingham. We're into injury time. 12 minutes of injury time, by the way. So even if there is penalties, they should just about be done. But we need a Birmingham goal in the next 11 minutes. I think Newcastle are going to score again, if anything. The tier list video is already out. To be fair, you're right. It is. Technically. I've just realised there's 8 views already on the tier list video, and I had it unlisted. I've just made it private now because I don't want it to go up yet. That's so funny how you guys have managed to find that video. I did say that I was doing it, didn't I? I did actually say that I was going to post it the other day, and then I just let that other video stay up because outside of the transfer window, there's not much news to talk about. So well done to those of you that have already watched that video. And no one liked it. 8 of you watched it and not a single like on it. Unreal. Or dislike. Which is good. Plans for Valentine's Day. Wow. Shit, you just reminded me. It's only 5 days away. It's also Georgie's birthday in 3 days. So I've got to think of something. I don't know. Valentine's Day. I've always been a bit against Valentine's Day. I feel like it's like my argument for it is why would you need a day in the calendar to make an effort with your girl? That's what I say. So, and normally everyone's like, flowers become more expensive, which is just complete nonsense. Like, everyone's going out for dinner. Everyone's putting stories of their dinner. It's so cringe, isn't it? Like, it's absolutely so cringe. It's just a way to get us all to spend money. So Georgie and I will probably be at home. I'll probably get the old chef's apron out, mate. I'll take her out on her birthday. What is my thoughts on the Chelsea lineup? I mean, apart from Sanchez being in the team and Dewsbury Hall, I think it's a strong lineup. I think defensively it's good, apart from the keeper. Like, I always have to caveat it with apart from the goalie. But I think the back four is exactly what I wanted it to be. Gusto, Chalobah, Tosin, and Cucurella. I think that's actually what the back four should be now moving forward. And I think it could be. If we see a strong partnership today with Tosin and Chalobah, I think Maresca's just got to pick the centre-backs and just stick with them. Like, we know that Fofana's probably not going to be back before the end of the season. He's always bloody injured. So, like, now it's between Tosin, Chalobah and Colwill. Anselmino's obviously on the bench today, which would be nice if we're winning the game quite easily, which I don't think we will be. But it would be nice to see some debuts today for Anselmino and Amugu. Ticket giveaway soon. I've got no tickets to give away, mate. It's too difficult. We've seen this week. We made a podcast about it. Obviously, we weren't the ones to break the news. But we did make a podcast this week talking about the ticketing situation. It's just a bit of a disaster, really. So many embarrassing things that we're seeing out of Chelsea right now. And the Vivid Seats Todd Boehly thing is also a bit of a nightmare. Sending love from the USA. Thank you, Alec. Appreciate that, mate. Make sure if you're in the stream, guys, you hit the like button. We are creeping up now on 1,000 viewers. Kickoff is less than 20 minutes away. And we are into the 6th minute of added time in Birmingham, Newcastle. Birmingham 2, Newcastle 3. There is still 6 minutes of added time left, though, so there is a chance that we could get penalties. We need a Eunice and George stream. I actually was going to message Eunice. I messaged him the week before last, and we were going to do something, and then I need to follow up with him. Todd's side hustle with the tickets. I mean, it's not funny at all. It's a huge sham / scam, really. Like, there's some tickets that go in for more than £17,000 for Liverpool's last game of the season. It's insane, and it can only go to American people. But like, surely everybody should be entitled to pay for a membership themselves. Like, a membership should cost the same for a fan in England, a fan in Estonia, a fan in Australia, a fan in the US. Membership should be a flat rate for everybody. If it's £40 in the UK, it is whatever that is in dollars. And then you get a chance to buy a ticket the same way that anyone else would. And you can't resell it. So if someone wants to pay from New York for a flight and a hotel, sure. If that's what you want to do. There's been plenty of Chelsea fans over the years that have come from foreign countries for match days that contribute to the atmosphere at Stamford Bridge. America pre-season tour round 2. Absolutely. Obviously, we've got the Club World Cup as well. the question is, will it be the Club World Cup and then that's it? Or will Chelsea actually do another pre-season? I can imagine it will just be the Club World Cup. But we will be there in America. Georgie and I back in the flipping Mustang. It's got to be done every year now, I think. I know she's beautiful, mate. Oh, lucky man. Come on, Chelsea. I really want us to win the FA Cup. Seth Newman has been twice from the US. Absolutely. I think there's... And this is why I have to make it very clear whenever I'm talking about this. It's not, I don't want Americans to go to watch Chelsea. Like that's absolutely not the case. Like, there's a lot of really good quality fans that come overseas. And not even just that, you know, like there's a lot of people spend and invest a lot of their time and energy into football. Even if it's just like, if you live where I live in the world, it's 8-hour time difference. You're getting up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, twice a week. So, you know, football fans, there's a lot of sacrifices that need to be made. And I just find it absolutely insane how people are being completely priced out of going to the football. Like in Germany, the atmospheres are incredible. The tickets cost almost nothing. The food there's good. I love German food, weirdly. The beer's good. Like, everything about it is just class. The prices of tickets, yeah, okay, they've slightly gone up a little bit, I believe, in the Bundesliga. But they're still so cheap. Like, you could actually buy, for like a lower ranked German side, you can buy a season ticket for the same value as probably, I think, one match day ticket in the Matthew Harding Upper for a big game. Like, what is that all about? Thanos World, your dream is to meet Eunice and me. That's cute. Georging my Benson right now. Wow. I don't want to know. American sports are outlandish money-wise. Even the pre-season tour tickets. I actually got given some of the tickets for free, so I can't say that about all of them. And I'll be honest, I did get given some of the tickets for free, but we paid for 2 of the matches, and some of the tickets for those games were like 200 quid. Not the ones we bought cheap ones, but like, how can a pre-season friendly in a regular seat, not like a box seat, you don't get anything for that money. You don't get anything for that £200 other than the ticket for a friendly. It's not like they're giving you a bottle of champagne with that or a flipping roast dinner beforehand. Like, there's nothing. It's just the ticket for a pre-season friendly. American sports and just events in general in America are so expensive. So expensive. Why my girl has the same name as you? Because, well, she's got the female version of my name. Screams false 9 interchangeable. I think this is what this is going to be. I think it will be Nkunku and Palmer rotating. Yeah, exactly. Use Vivid Seats to buy a game for the New York Yankees. You spent $200 and the face value's $40. It's just not. It's not right. Yeah, cheapest Super Bowl ticket is like $2,000. I mean, the Super Bowl is a massive thing. Do you know what else I get really annoyed about? Well, I don't get really annoyed about it, but it is kind of like slightly jarring for me. When people only care about American football for the Super Bowl and then they start talking about it like they know all the players, they know everything. Like, it's like the in thing to talk about for about 24 hours and then they go back to just not caring about it again. Greetings from Florida. Thank you. Yeah, if you're in the third division, $20 to $30, fine, because you at that level you need to entice people in. When Chelsea played Spurs last season, the seats for the Upper West, 240 quid. And to be fair, like, yes, it's a bit nicer, but like, there's no atmosphere up there. I remember once I got up and started singing, and I got told off. People behind me telling me to sit down. Being told to sit down at the football is one of the most annoying things you'll ever hear. Greetings from Algeria. Tuning in from Belgium. Yeah, where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from in the chat. We do this always, and there is just a spam. This is when I want you guys to spam the chat. Whereabouts are you guys from? I'm seeing Botswana, North Carolina, Belgium, Ireland, Bulgaria. Watching from Bermuda, Mauritius, UK, Poland, India, Sweden, Canada, Cyprus, Bulgaria, Lithuania, Kenya, Malawi, Montreal, Canada. Cool city, by the way. Really enjoyed Montreal. St. Louis, Missouri, South Africa, Hong Kong, Kenya, Catalonia, Stockport, Moscow, Kenya. I've actually got a lot of people that watch me in Kenya. South Africa. I'm going to Cape Town in October. Singapore, Chicago, Newbury, big up the hometown. Selhurst Park. What are you doing there, mate? The New River Gorge Bridge. I've been there. I've been to the New River Gorge Bridge. Very cool. Your mum's house. Yeah, you're funny, aren't you, mate? Pakistan, Gambia, Brisbane, Cambridge, UAE, South Pole, the Cayman Islands, St. Lucia, Portugal, Ecuador, Germany. Watching from your living room. I don't have a living room, mate. We don't have a living room. Brazil, Nigeria, and Birmingham have lost to Newcastle. 3-2. We are 10 minutes away from kickoff. Brighton versus Chelsea. FA Cup 4th round. Will it be a classic? I think it might be, you know. I think this is going to be a really good FA Cup tie. It's almost a derby these days. Cincinnati, Boston. Lots of American viewers today. India, Indonesia, North Carolina, Jamaica. Why not Johannesburg? I've been to Cape Town before, and Georgie grew up there, so we really want to go back there. Denmark. No, I don't see this as a derby, but Brighton do. Copenhagen, California, Philly, USA. Always tuned in to the GB. Thank you, mate. Nigeria, Afghanistan, Dallas, Texas, Sri Lanka. Have I been to Cornwall? Yes. Cornwall's a lovely part of England. Retirement town. Kyoto, Japan. I'm going to be going there in April. Ajman. George, you look tired. Are you okay? Yes, I am tired. All of these streams, guys, I always look tired because I always have to go to bed to wake up for the game because it's on at such a late time. I mean, let me actually have a look at the Chelsea fixture list. Ethiopia. Shout out to all of you in the chat right now. Let me just take a look at Chelsea's fixtures because... So we got 4 a.m. today, 4 a.m. next week, then 1:30 in the morning against Aston Villa, 4:15 against Southampton. Then we do have a 10 o'clock kickoff against Leicester. Thank you, Wyatt, for the $5. The price is crazy here in the US. Some Texas high school American football games, $100. Exactly. School football, man. Thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate it. W's in the chat for Wyatt. 2:45 in the morning against Spurs. Arsenal game, that will be a flipping 4 a.m. It's a nightmare. Jakarta, India. Thoughts on Sanchez starting? Not happy. Of course we're not happy. How can we be, for goodness sake? Palmer playing false 9 today. I think Nkunku might be the 9. But we'll see. We'll see when the players line up what it's going to be like. We'll probably be able to tell within the first minute who's going to be where. Spurs might actually get relegated. Their fixture list is pretty nasty. Spurs will not get relegated, guys. They'll slowly get players back from injury. They'll probably finish like... I think Tottenham will finish 12th, to be honest. Who they got next week? Tottenham next week. Who they got? Can't see. Man United. They'll lose that. Man United will win that. Then they got Ipswich away. Then Man City. Yeah, Tottenham are actually... Then Bournemouth. Like, they're actually struggling, aren't they? Tottenham are rubbish. Like, seriously rubbish. Oh yeah, there is a big difference between the bad teams that were in the like Southampton. What's the point? Like, there's something to be said for. Is it even worth coming up to the Premier League sometimes? Like, if you're a fan of one of these clubs like Southampton that just get battered every flipping week. What a goal. I've just seen the Birmingham second goal. What a hit. What a goal. Muata, what a finish. Okay, we're nearly at 1,000 viewers. Make sure you smash a like on the video. If you haven't already done so, we are nearly at 300 likes. We have got 1,200 votes nearly on the poll as well. 90% of you are saying Chelsea going to win. The finances from the Premier League. Yeah, but like, as fans, just to see you get battered every week, it must suck. Like, when Chelsea do lose, like, I'm not the same person. I'm not happy. But to see us lose every bloody week would just be a nightmare. Have I seen the Jamie Donnelly goal against Man City? No, I've not seen it yet. It won't play. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. They're still showing the highlights, even though we're 4 minutes until kickoff. On my stream, they're still showing the highlights of the Newcastle game. Why? Okay, I think we're going now. It's moving now. Okay, Jamie Donnelly. Videos. Okay, I'm looking at it now. Oh my word. What a goal. That is insane. I've been to Leyton Orient Stadium. Proper football ground, that is. What the hell? What? That's an incredible goal. Man City managed to get away with a 2-1 win, though. Why is this still showing the flipping highlights from the bloody Newcastle game? 3 minutes till kickoff, for goodness sake. Don't tell me video in Indonesia is going to screw up again. It went as an own goal, yeah, but like, history... That's a problem. The history books will remember that as an own goal, but like, even Ortega don't want it. It's the same as what we said again about Palmer. It's on ITV, yeah, but I don't live in England, do I? I don't live in England. And I think if I put the VPN on now, it would cut the stream out. Come on. It's also so laggy. Players are coming out. Yeah, I don't... Honestly, they screw this up so often on this platform. It's okay. I'm pretty sure it's going to load up in a second. Players are coming out now. Thank you, Charles Pinner, for the $5. Thoughts on Sanchez getting the nod since it's not a league game? For me, I think the FA Cup matters. I wouldn't be playing Sanchez in goal at all. What service am I streaming the game on? They've currently got a load of wild horses going around my screen. Like, what on earth is this? Like, genuinely, what on earth is this? They've got horse riding on. The flipping Chelsea game is 1 minute away from starting, and they're putting the flipping... Okay, here we go. It's on. It's fine. They just had these, like, weird horse ads. Come on, Chelsea. Players are now lining up. Come on, Chelsea. We're wearing the black shirt. I love that kit. With the pink. Come on, Chelsea. Little huddle in the middle of the pitch right now. Come on, Chelsea. Guys, make sure you smack a like on the stream. Kickoff is upon us. Just getting ready now with the timer. I love that kit. Absolutely love this kit that we've got with the pink. Very cool. Brighton are kicking off. Jared Gillett kicks us off. We are underway. All right, we change the title to 0-0. For now. There will be a penalty shootout if we don't get a winner. Rob Sanchez is being booed. He's probably getting booed by the whole stadium, to be fair. Oh, Palmer, what a ball that is to Dewsbury Hall. It's a lovely ball. Now Jadon Sancho, early chance for Chelsea. Go on. Cucurella getting booed as well. Sancho now, Dewsbury Hall. It's a good effort. The timer isn't showing. What do you mean? Oh, why does it do this? It should be there now. Should be there. The timer's back. Timer is there. Timer. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it's weird. It has to be like open but not open. I don't like Sanchez in goal either. Tap in at half-time. Fair enough. Shout out to those of you that are staying for the game. Yeah, it's there now. Cucurella bracing coming. Thank you, Jack, for the £2. This is the first time we see our best front four. Fair point. If that's what you believe. So it looks like Cole Palmer is playing deeper. Well, I mean, Dewsbury Hall is kind of attacking a lot more. So he's doing the Enzo Fernandez role. Maybe this is a tactical thing that we're seeing here from Maresca, that he wants Palmer to be a bit deeper, to orchestrate things, to maybe get us a bit quicker going forward. Dewsbury Hall is looking to make those runs. He's had a shot already. Interesting. Very interesting. Come on, Nkunku. Work, mate. Press. He's just so slow, isn't he? Like, he reacts to things so late. How was my day? My Saturday was good. I had a 2-hour tennis match. I played atrociously. Although saying that, the guy I played, Josh, who's been on the channel before actually, Josh Grimes, he played very well. Very good tennis player. Went out on Friday night, had a few beers. They have a place that has draft Guinness now in Bali. Delightful. Well, pretty slow start to the game. You're a table tennis player. That's good. That's good for you. Who's booing who? Well, I think the Brighton fans, are booing Cucurella and Sanchez whenever they have the ball. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was Chelsea fans booing Sanchez. That's a lovely little turn from Neto. Go on, son. Neto's there. Sancho, no. Poor touch. Palmer. Good save from Verbruggen. Good effort from Cole Palmer. 4 minutes into the game. Chelsea with the first shot on target. Brilliant play from Neto, though, to break away, get forward. And then the ball in, it's just a bit too much on the ball. And then Sancho nods it to Palmer. And it's straight at Verbruggen, to be fair, but it's a good effort. Chelsea corner. Come on. Let's get a goal from a corner. That'd be nice. We need to hurt Brighton. Nottingham Forest as well last week, to be fair. They hurt them as well. Short corner. Caicedo. Go on. Palmer. Oh, my word. That is a hilarious goal. We literally said that we needed a Verbruggen stinker today, didn't we? Cole Palmer scores. I think that will go down as Palmer's goal. It looks like he was trying to cross it. But what a start for Chelsea. 5 minutes in, and we are 1-0 up already. I mean, is that going to be a Palmer goal, or are they going to take that one away from him as well? It's actually a very well-worked corner, to be fair. What is Verbruggen doing? He makes a good save, lead into the corner. This is a really well-worked move. Palmer is very much onside. That's going in. That's a goal. He's hit it. It's kind of like it's a shin roller, and it's taken the ball off of the deviated course. We take it though. We take it. That's not an own goal. The ball is actually going in. You can see the ball is going in. So if they take that away from him, then it's the anti-Palmer brigade. That is. That has to be Palmer's goal. 1-0 Chelsea. Cole Palmer with the goal. Nah, they're changing that. It's a Palmer goal. All day long. Well, it's a good start. It's a very, very good start, guys. We are 1-0 up at the AMEX. Get in. How is that not a foul on Trev? Yeah, Chelsea need to get a second. We need a second goal. We always need a second goal, especially against Brighton. Brighton usually score. Get in. Well, we said there's going to be goals, and they've already got one. 5 minutes into the game. Come on. Ooh, Sanchez does well there. Get in. Chelsea coming forward again. Cucurella getting booed again. That's not an own goal. If they genuinely give that as an own goal, then there's something against Cole Palmer. They just don't want him to have more goals. It's going in. It's actually going in. Change the score. just noticed it's not changed it. Let me check. Might have to do it manually today. I can't do it manually. That's the problem. I've just messaged someone now to try and see if they can fix it. 'Cause it's not me that does this. Sorry, guys. Hopefully the score will update in a second. Let me just quickly refresh. No, it's still not there. It's weird. Oh, wow. Brighton just looks so sloppy. Now they're forward again. Good tackle, Trev. Excellent tackle. Guys, it should be saying 1-0 in a second. Sorry about that. I've got someone on it now. Well, we're feeling confident now. That's the question. We're 1-0 up in the first 10 minutes. Are we feeling more confident? Sky Sports says own goal. It's not an own goal. Like, people even watching the game. Nkunku is a ghost. He's not done anything so far. But we need to work on this. We need to push it and get the second goal. Never confident with Sanchez. Could I please describe the goal? Well, it was actually a very well-worked corner, to be fair. Jadon Sancho clips the ball to Palmer. And Palmer's hit it on the volley. It's kind of hit his shin. And then the ball is kind of looks as though it's going in straight into Verbruggen's hands. And then it kind of just moves slightly. And then he palms it in his own net, basically. But it's on target. I disagree. He has been drifting beautifully. Never explain a footballer as drifting beautifully unless they're doing something good and actually scoring. Brighton on the attack now. Sanchez came for it, didn't get it. Corner played in. Oh, it's an easy header, 1-1. Deary me. Deary, deary me. It's 1-1. Brighton have equalised. For goodness sake. That is trash. What a stupid goal to concede. I'm not... is it Sanchez's fault? Not really. Deary me. Guys, sorry, I'm just trying to fix the timer. I don't know why it's... this is so annoying. Sorry, guys, one sec. Still 1-1. This is so annoying. Guys, 1 second. I'm just trying to fix the timer. And nothing's loading now. What the hell? Okay. Should be okay. Okay, is it working now? Yes, it is working now. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I had to disappear there for a second. I'm not entirely sure. Thank you, Wyatt, for the $2 donation. It's a good goal from Brighton, to be fair. I'm just gonna take my jumper off. Oh man, that is not ideal. 15 minutes now. Brighton have got their tails up. Well played, Gusto. No, I don't think that was Sanchez's fault necessarily. I mean, he almost tries to come for it slightly before, which was the wrong call because he was nowhere near it. But again, Chelsea just shutting down after scoring. Well, we said there's going to be goals. Time is frozen again. Surely not again. No, it's not. It's not saying it's frozen for me. Guys, don't say it's frozen if it actually hasn't frozen, because I'm just going to spend my time trying to fix something that's not broken. Anyway, let me change the title of the stream because Brighton are level in the FA Cup. Brighton 1, Chelsea 1. Come on, Chelsea. Nkunku's done absolutely nothing in the first 16 minutes of this game. He's just a ghost. There's no box presence for Chelsea either right now, too, which, I mean, we're kind of used to that, aren't we? We've just got to up the ante a little bit. It's a very good ball from Tosin towards Neto. Great little ping forward, that is. Lamptey with the tackle. Moises Caicedo for Chelsea, looking for that through ball. Now Tosin. Palmer was making the run. Chelsea being patient again here. Now it's all the way back to Sanchez. Chalobah. Caicedo again, looking for that clip ball over the top towards Neto. It's a lovely knock. Absolutely brilliant from Caicedo. Neto's there. He's got Palmer in support. Neto with the cross. I think that's Dunk getting it away. Is that Dunk? Does Lewis Dunk still play for Brighton? Yes, he does. Oh, my score prediction was 2-1 Chelsea, but I think there might be more goals than that now. Even the commentary here is saying Chelsea a little bit slow at the moment in possession. Tell me something I don't bloody know. I can smell penalties, says Michael. Gusto to Palmer. Palmer dispossessed in the middle of the park. Brighton getting forward again. How has Sanchez been? Well, he's had nothing to do so far, and the one thing he did have to do, it went in. So, whatever. Will Georgie ever join the stream? Well, the games are on too late now. Like, if it was an early kickoff, then she normally pops in and says hello. But 4 a.m. No. I've also got tennis at 7. So, once the stream is finished, I then do 6 things we learn, obviously straight after the game. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, by the way. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button now. We're nearly on 318,500 of you lot. And then I go to tennis at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. What a start to a Sunday. Chelsea in the FA Cup, 6 things we learned, and a bit of tennis with the missus. Love it. 20 minutes into the game, 1-1. I'm not happy with the start, to be fair. Palmer's goal is a fortunate one. But other than that, like, we're just so... There's no intensity about the team. Oh, Tariq Lamptey's got the better of Gusto. Overlapping run from Mitoma. Caicedo. It looked like could have been a foul there. That is a foul on Caicedo, though, from Mitoma. Is that Ruter? Ruter. Yellow card. That is actually not a nice tackle. I think Caicedo looked as though he fouled Lamptey just before that, though, but we'll take it. Went down as an own goal. Look, it's not an own goal. Don't... People are just lazy. Like, actually watch Palmer's goal again. Like, it's going in. Ruter got a yellow. Sanchez with a nice ping out to Cucurella. Forward now. Sancho. Go on. Cucurella's making that run. We're not seeing these passes. Norwegian TV has it as Palmer's goal. Well, people in Norway are smart, mate. Tariq Lamptey always turns up against Chelsea. Neto, stop complaining, mate, and get back. Minte. Good old Minte. Dewsbury Hall with a clearance. Why is the Champions League photo wonky? Because, honestly, it actually looked weird when it wasn't wonky. Like, when I first put it up, I put it up straight, and it just looked odd. So, you know, we're just trying to be edgy. Neto's still moaning. Like, what are you moaning about? Just shut up and play. There's literally no movement in this Chelsea team whatsoever. Caicedo up against Baliba in the middle. Good player, Baliba. Nice little nutmeg from Nkunku, but intercepted. Yeah, this is not a good performance, guys. For the first 22 minutes, Palmer's goal is very lucky, but other than that, like, we've offered nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sanchez even, like, he just looks like he's nervous. He really does. Here he is. Chalobah. Out to Cucurella. Chelsea playing it out from the back quite nicely, but it's as soon as we get it to Cucurella, then nothing happens with it. Sancho slips up, like we're back to falling over again. Jackson has a better work rate than Nkunku. Yeah, that's true. Like, there's no denying that. As much as Jackson has been playing very poorly recently, he does work a lot harder than Nkunku does. But he's injured, so what can we do? We got rid of Joao Felix, who's already scoring for AC Milan. And, yeah, we're playing a guy that we know doesn't work. So we bring this all upon ourselves because of the stupid way that we are ran. The team does look incredibly slow. Come on, Chelsea. Caicedo, Palmer's offside. He's got to do better with that. Mark Guiu's out for the season. Deary me. If that's true, then we are screwed, really. Not that Mark Guiu was really the most reliable second choice, but I mean, what we don't have anything, you know. And there's not really any changes we can make. I just Verbruggen, that's a very poor clearance. Chelsea throw-in. I don't know how this Nkunku thing's going to work. You know, I know it's only 25 minutes. It's a bit premature to say, oh no, it's not going to work, because we have to try and make it work because we don't have the players anymore because we got rid of them all. So we've got to try and make it work. I just don't know how when he just doesn't look that fussed. Neto out wide. Go on, beat Lamptey. Gusto's there in support. Palmer's on the edge of the area too. Neto, decent ball. Why did Sancho give up on that? Whatever. We should have kept Felix. 100% we should have kept Joao Felix. Joao Felix would be better up front right now than Nkunku. Period. And he actually did want to play for Chelsea. It's ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Yes, Keane and Dewsbury Hall. Good play from him. Now Chelsea forward again with Palmer. Neto's not having much luck against Lamptey so far, Neto. Gives it to Palmer. Caicedo. Neto as the strike. I mean, like, why are we seriously even considering this? Like, we should have just flipping bought one, shouldn't we? Oh! That is an awful tackle. That's a yellow card for sure. From Veltman on Cucurella. Cucurella's giving him a bit of mouth back. That was a nasty tackle, to be fair. I wouldn't be trying to piss Cucurella off right now. The man will score. I'm telling you. Piss off, Veltman. You know that was a bad tackle. Pussy. Yeah, it's an awful tackle. Like that. Look at this. This is an atrocious tackle. I'm not saying a red, but that's definitely a very strong yellow. Sorry about the yawning. That tackle was fine. No, it wasn't. You bloody weirdo. Should have been a booking. It was a booking. If it wasn't a booking... Is my girlfriend good at tennis? She is. She's good at everything, to be fair. That tackle was fine. Get some help, mate. No, that was not fine. Put Cucurella as a 9. I mean, we need something there, don't we? Well, Neto stood in an offside position. He's moved back now. Palmer's going to put this in. Chelsea corner. Tosin goal incoming. Yeah, we'd like to. We scored from the last corner, so let's go for it again, shall we? Tosin can shoot. Put him as a 9. Imagine if Tosin ends this game as Chelsea striker. Thank you, Johan Jonsson, for the $2.49. I really don't want to buy Sancho. Felix is better. I mean, that's an interesting take. Palmer again. Headed away. Gusto, what is that? He's just going up with his arm, basically. Imagine Kobel from Dortmund. Decent goalie, but I don't think he's as good as everyone says he is. Chalobah, header, goal. That would be nice. Still looking for that Chalobah goal. He almost got the one against Wolves, but Noni stole it on the line. It's a good tackle from Ruter on Caicedo this time. Caicedo, good recovery. Just joined the stream. Welcome to those of you that have just joined. Make sure you are subscribed to the George Benson Football Channel. We are closing in on 318,500. Let me see if we've actually hit it already. Yes, we have. We are 8 subscribers over. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss 6 things we learn straight after the game. Caicedo, what a ball that is. Nkunku's in. This is the moment. What's it? Oh, Palmer heads it over. Nkunku should have just dunked that over the goalkeeper. Why is he passing there? Nkunku's got to take that himself, man. Just drill it. Just let it come over his foot and just drill that bottom corner, but no. Palmer heads it over. That's a chance for Chelsea, though. What a ball from Caicedo, by the way. Maybe that's how we're going to get the best out of Nkunku, but he's just got to shoot. It's coming awkwardly, but he's just not got the confidence. Yeah, you're right, Michael. You're right. But I think we do need a goal. Obviously, we need a goal because we're drawing. Do I think the owners will sell Santos in the summer? I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if we did. And it would be the most stupid thing I've ever seen because they'll just go and buy another 18-year-old who's actually rubbish to replace him. It's such a farce, guys, the way we ran. Such a farce. Like, Santos has to stay at Chelsea next season. He's a baller, an absolute baller. I didn't say they are selling Santos. I said if they do, it's a farce. And I would not be surprised. And no one could be surprised if they did. Doesn't mean it's the right thing. Being surprised by something and thinking it's correct or not correct is, you know, those things can coexist together, you know. 2 defenders blocking Sancho. Yeah, Sancho's not had anything. He's not done anything so far. Brighton look up for this, to be fair. Jorgensen is better on the ball than Sanchez. I think Jorgensen's better at almost everything than Sanchez, to be honest. Well, I thought there was going to be more goals than this. This has been pretty dead since the Brighton equaliser, to be fair. Looking forward to Mudryk's return. I mean, it depends when that's going to be. We don't know when that's going to be. Come on, Chelsea. The press is just so slow. Like, we're not getting near Brighton when they've got the ball in their own half. Not even near them. Like, other than Caicedo, no one's winning the ball back. Until Brighton go long. But even then, they're making their long balls now. It's a very boring game. Yep, correct. Good interception again from Cucurella. Mark Yu would thrive in this game. Well, unfortunately, even he's injured now. We need a regen of Kante. I mean, we've kind of got a regen of Kante. Lewis Dunk is down for Brighton. I've fallen asleep twice this season watching Chelsea. I mean, sometimes no one could ever be a regen of Kante. Kante is and was and will always be a one-of-a-kind player. Mudryk return, is that sarcasm? No, I think Mudryk can offer a lot to the Chelsea team, I do. And I think recently we might have even missed Mudryk, I'd say. Like, when the wingers have just been putting in average displays, like, you would have wanted to at least bring Mudryk on for a bit of energy. Neto injured. Oh, great. Caicedo also down right now. He's all right, though. Neto's down. Neto's injured. What? Oh. Surely not. Four. It has just started absolutely pissing down right now outside. Madueke's warming up. Madueke's coming on, guys. I think Neto's injured. Literally, after he had a good game, and then he's injured in the first half of the next one. Like, what is this? What is Chelsea's injury luck? Maresca's also barking orders at Christopher Nkunku on the sidelines. Neto is down. What is my FPL rank? That's a good question. Let me have a look. I'm having a dreadful year this year with FPL, to be fair. I am 452nd in my own league. I'm 3,613th. Pretty awful, to be fair. But I do have 70 points this week, and I've still got Virgil van Dijk and Salah that could still get me points. My team is not actually that bad, to be fair. I've got Colwill and Palmer in there, but I'm going to take Colwill out. We don't keep clean sheets, so why would I have him in there? Sprained ankle only, hopefully. But Neto's still down for me. If he's twisted his ankle though, surely he's coming off. Do I think Amugu will play today? No. I think Enzo Fernandez will come on before Amugu for sure. It should do. No striker and potentially just two wingers. Well, let's see how Neto does. He's still out there. Or is he still there? Or has he gone off? Can't see him. Alvarez, Panenkid, Courtois. Nice. Julian Alvarez, what a player, man. What a player. I really wish Chelsea signed him. Neto back on there. Just will he have the same pace, though? That's the question. Very injury-prone player as well. Sancho, Chalobah, Dewsbury Hall. That's lovely from Dewsbury Hall, to be fair. Now Nkunku getting forward. Cucurella's there with the overlap. He's been found and he's still being booed. Back to Nkunku. I think Nkunku's been told to kind of drift out to the left a little bit more. Maybe we're going to see Sancho in the middle. Probably not. Is Jackson even on the bench? I don't even think Jackson's on the bench, is he? Is Jackson on the bench? No, Jackson's not even on the bench. We don't have a striker on the bench, guys. At all. Deary me. Lewis Dunk is down again. God, this first half has been nothing shy of abysmal, really, isn't it? Just injury after injury at the minute. Stop, start makes the boredom even more evident. Honestly, Lewis Dunk's going off. At least Neto's able to continue. Is Dunk staying on? He's gone off the pitch right now. Come on, Chelsea. Get a goal while they got one man down. Only Noni and Tyreek George. Yep. That's the only attacking players we've got available on the bench. And we're offering nothing really in the final third right now. Apparently Dunk was initially doubtful for this match. I don't know that, but thank you for the information. Good ball from Caicedo out to Neto. Chelsea goal before half-time would be unreal. Gusto. Giving it to Caicedo. Little run. Lovely ball from Caicedo. Gusto is in. Is that a corner? Goal kick. Brilliant. To be fair, Lamptey's had a good game. Former Chelsea boy, of course. Caicedo's been fantastic. He's been the best player on the pitch so far for Chelsea, for sure. I'd say Lamptey's probably been the man of the match. Like, there's not really been much to talk about. Like, there's 2 goals, but it's just a bit of a dead cup tie, really. Do I watch UFC? Yes. I don't always, like, go out of my way to watch it. But I do enjoy watching it. Oh, bloody hell. Ruter's in. Tosin track. Oh, my word. Cucurella has to hook it back for a corner. Deary me. Best and worst Chelsea player on the pitch. I'm going to say Caicedo's been the best, and I think Sancho's done nothing, you know. Absolutely nothing. Feels like Lamptey only plays well against Chelsea. I mean, it is his former club. Does this go to penalties if it's a draw? Yes, it does. Would I take Lukaku? No. But as of right now, penalty shootout is pending, but I think there's going to be more goals. I think there's at least 2 more goals in this game. Have I tried golf? Yes. I'm not very good, though. It's fun. Big love from Barbados. Thanks, James. Appreciate it, mate. Minte with a corner. Come on, you've got to win that. Tosin wins the second ball. Sanchez, mate. I think he was offside anyway, Hinchelwood, luckily, but... Come on, Chelsea. Honestly. Lukaku, not a chance. Have I played darts? I'm not very good at darts. I have 0 coordination with darts. I aim for, like, the treble 20, obviously. Nah. Some sports, like, nah. Dewsbury Hall. Now Sancho. Again, Sancho's crosses. Every single Sancho cross gets blocked. Every single one. Yeah, there's no one in the box, but like Sancho, every time. Block, block, block. It's actually becoming jarring, I'm not going to lie. Yes, he got the assist earlier, but... Like, surely we can see that on the left wing he's not doing anything. But that what options do we have? Oh dear. What kind of impact do I think Esteval, Santos, Paez will have when they complete their Chelsea moves? I think all of them are going to be top players. I think all 3 of those players will elevate the Chelsea team. It's just, what is the plan for them? That's the question. Oh, Brighton are in. Minte up against Cucurella. Tosin with the header away. Neto with the second clearance as well. And Nkunku, like, please, bro. Nkunku. He's so, like, oh, man. I run more than Nkunku does. Swear to God. This is a really bad first half. Yes, it's 1-1, but we're lucky. Where is the Chelsea goal coming from? I can't tell you, honestly. Like, that we're just relying on Palmer again. No VAR until round 5. Why? Halftime show. I mean, there's not really a lot to talk about. We could do a Q&A. We could do whatever you want. Cole Palmer FC back again. It looks like it. Really does look like it at the minute. Like, we've had 1 shot, really. 2, well, 3, actually. But again, it's all Palmer. Gusto getting skinned all game. Chalobah's kind of limping now. Oh, dear. Yeah, Lamptey is cooking Gusto, and he's not even a right back, for goodness sake. Well, it is half time. Brighton 1, Chelsea 1. Let me just mute this stupid commentary. Because this is pretty much about as boring of a football match as you can get. I hate to be the bearer of dead news for you guys, but that really was not a good half whatsoever. Started very well. Chelsea 1-0 up inside 5 minutes. Cole Palmer with a fortunate effort, I'm going to say. Verbruggen palms it into his own net. And then Chelsea don't really kick into gear after that, and then we concede. Ruter with the equaliser for Brighton after 13 minutes. And it is 1-1. Other than those two moments, there's absolutely nothing to discuss. There's nothing to talk about here. Because there's just nothing has happened. Like, absolutely nothing has happened. Chelsea good for 5 minutes and then just trash for the rest of it. Like, we've brought nothing to the table in this first half whatsoever, really. But yeah, go 1-0 up and then shut off. Like, the game isn't flipping won. Why do we act as though it's game over? But the big question is, do we have anyone on the bench that can make a difference? Maybe Noni? Sancho and Neto both completely anonymous. Correct, Josh King? And Nkunku anonymous as well. Like, he had one chance and he decides to pass to Palmer instead. I think this game needs Enzo Fernandez. I don't think Dewsbury Hall's been bad. I'm not going to say Dewsbury Hall's been bad. He's not been awful. Caicedo's had a good game. Other than that, it's been woeful from everybody, really. Like, without question, one of the most boring halves of football we've seen all season. Why could it not be Rob Sanchez? Sanchez, no, he's giving the ball away, as he always does. Like, don't know what he's doing in the goal. Sancho with the assist for Palmer, but, like, other than that, Sancho's been poor. Very, very poor. Brighton still booing. Cucurella's getting boring. It's been years now. Ain't seen much of Cucurella. There's not been anything going on, man. Bring on Tyreek and Noni, honestly. Sancho and Neto have offered nothing. It's just... I don't understand, man. Like, Neto came on the other day and was just so good, but I think he's playing with a knock now. Like, I don't think his ankle's good. Like, Chelsea is screwed with injuries, man. We really are. No Guiu today. Jackson obviously not there, but I wouldn't have started Jackson regardless. I want to believe in more, that we can see more from Nkunku, but it's just, it doesn't work hard enough. Get the 3-5-2 that I mentioned earlier. I mean, yeah, I said it in the preview. I think the 3-5-2 just makes us a little bit more secure at the back as well. Guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you smack a like on the stream. We are almost at 500 likes now. Let's see if we can breeze past that. And we need a better second half, don't we? We need a better second half. There's nearly 1,500 of you in here right now. 88% of you have voted on the poll. 2,400 of you have actually voted on the poll. 88% say that Chelsea are going through. There's obviously no draw today because it goes straight to penalties at full time. And make sure you're subscribed to GBFC so you don't miss 6 things we learned. Or I'm telling you what, this might be the most boring 6 things we learned in the history of time at this point. We need something to happen in the second half. We do. How come I live in Bali? COVID happened. I love Bali. Got loads of friends here. Been coming here for years. And yeah, I've been here pretty much 7-8 years now. Which is pretty mad, really. Like, backwards and forwards. Not full-time 7 years, but I've been here full-time 5 years. But I've been coming here for 8. Kind of miss Mudryk. I mean, at least Mudryk would offer something a bit different. At least Mudryk isn't as predictable. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. We've just breezed over 500. How will the match end? I'm not sure. I think the way that we're playing, I don't see where Chelsea goals coming from. I just don't see it. Brighton having a lot of luck down the left-hand side. Chelsea as well. This is a Mudryk type game. Palmer has the most chances created in Europe's top 5 leagues since December the 4th and has no assists to show for it. That is fundamentally the problem with Chelsea Football Club. We have got such a brilliant player and not enough quality to surround him. Which sucks. I know we will win 3-1. It's bold. Mudryk doesn't know what he'll do himself, so he is unpredictable. I mean, yeah, that can actually be beneficial to a player sometimes. Even flipping Callum Wilson is playing like a bulldozer for Newcastle. We're going to win 5-1. That is so bold. I don't know where the goals are coming from, guys. We need a striker. Like, Nkunku's offered nothing. I'm sorry. Like, he just looks so lacking in confidence. What happened with my first vlog channel? I mean, people don't even realize that I had another vlog channel with, I think, 300,000 or 250,000 subscribers where I used to post daily vlogs. And I deleted the channel off of YouTube. So stupid. Like, actually one of the most stupid decisions of my life. With some dreadful advice. But yeah, I also do have another channel that has 1 million subscribers, but I don't post on it. We need Fofana at striker. We don't have any striking options off the bench at all. What do I do outside of YouTube? YouTube is my full-time job. So, I guess outside of YouTube is just living life, you know? Sanchez to get 4 goals. Yes, our goalkeeper. Yeah, all right, mate. We'll win 3-1. Chalobah because he plays like a sheep. Okay. At this point, move Tosin to striker. We need something. We need something. Do I miss the UK? Sometimes I miss the UK. Like, there's elements of it that I miss. Obviously, I miss family. I miss friends. And a good sunny day in England is just unreal, isn't it? Go to the supermarket. Get a little picnic. Everyone's just in a good mood when the weather's good in the UK, but when the weather isn't, like, the place sucks. And just, like, all of the flipping... Can't stand all this woke stuff either. Just annoys me. Is it safe in Bali? Yeah, I mean, like anywhere, there are places, obviously, that you go that are not safe. Yes, there is a fair amount of crime, I'd say. Like, obviously, if you've seen my vlog channel with my girlfriend, you'll see that we got robbed, which is not ideal. Okay. I'm not going to be here in April, mate, unfortunately. I'm going to be gone. In April, I will be in Japan. Thank you, Wyatt, for the donation again. Another $5 from you. Thank you, mate. If we actually want to contend, we need another striker. And I'm not talking about some young striker. I'm talking about a veteran bagsman. You're absolutely spot on with that. Appreciate it. Harry Kane. I spoke about Harry Kane in Friday's video. Yeah, Friday's video. I also spoke about Isak in that video too. But no, Nkunku is not a striker. I'm looking at the attempts. This is one of the deadest matches I've ever seen. There's only been 4 shots the whole game. That is dead. What is my daytime job? YouTube. Kane will cost too much. He's got a release clause. Where did I grow up? I grew up in a town called Newbury in Berkshire in England. And then I moved to Walton-on-Thames for a little bit. Lived in London for a while. Travelled full-time. for a fair chunk of time. Am I rich? No. But I mean, it depends what you classify as rich. Rich with life experience for someone who's 30 years old? Yes. I'm a pretty well-travelled 30-year-old. Am I planning to go to a Chelsea game anytime soon? I don't know if I'm going to get to any games before the end of the season. I went to the first game of the season. That was it. I went to Man City at home. Do I speak Indonesian? I can talk. I can say a little bit, but not really. We also need to cough up the money for the good players too. Thank you, Rickster. Appreciate it, mate. Does my wife get mad when I stay awake to watch Chelsea games? I don't stay awake. I go to bed. Like if you watch like the first like 20 minutes of the stream, I'm all over the place always because I get out of bed, I set my alarm for 5 minutes before the stream starts, and then I come straight into my office, and then I'm just live. Like it's not easy. I mean, there's significantly harder jobs out there, I'm telling you now. But I'm very, very tired for these games because I don't get much sleep before. And then I stupidly booked tennis courts at 7 in the morning as well. Why Japan? Japan just looks so cool. Like, I've never been to Japan. We're kind of going at the end of the winter, so it might be, into spring, April. But where the place we're going is, I think we're going to go to the place up north where there still might be snow, which would be amazing. Chelsea needs a German. Japan sounds nice. Yeah, Japan just looks so cool. And the food, man, I cannot wait. I love sushi. Do I own a house in the UK? No. What is my advice for someone who wants to travel abroad? Do it. Even if you're doing it by yourself, just go. The problem is, the later in life the older you get in life, the more reasonable excuses you will have to not travel. Such as kids, mortgages, just life. The earlier you can get out and travel, the better. Because otherwise there is, like I said, more than enough excuses not to. Obviously, a lot of people will say, nah, I'll make money first and then I'll retire, then I'll travel. But then you're older. So by that point, like, your health might not be on your side. So I think regretting something by saying, I wish I did that, or I didn't do that and I should have done that, that's got to be the worst feeling. I'm just going to quickly shut my curtains. Shift to Australia or New Zealand. I really want to go to New Zealand. I've heard good things about New Zealand, but apparently, like, there's a few screwed up things there right now. Australia's cool. Just got a lot of big spiders there, don't they? I'm not a big fan of spiders. Visiting Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica before. I went to Jamaica with Ruud van Nistelrooy. Casual little Benson flex there. Gyökeres to Chelsea for 60 million. Thank you, DZ Hazards. What striker do I want? Thank you for your first super chat. Have I been to America? Yes. We did a whole pre-season tour there last year. I used to spend a lot of time in LA. I was going to move to LA at one point in 2018. I was very, very close to moving to Los Angeles. Great advice. Well, you know, it's not really what people come to the channel for, normally. Have I been to Sweden? Yes, I stayed in Sweden a few years ago. Moved to Nashville. We were in Nashville for a day, but we were just so rushed and tired that day because we'd done such a big drive that we couldn't really enjoy it. All right, the Brighton players are coming back out. All right. Second half is about to be underway. We need something a bit more entertaining than the first, I'll tell you that much. Have I been to the moon? No. Has anyone? Come on, Chelsea. Adam Webster's coming on for Lewis Dunk. Where's my wife from? She seems great. She's from England as well, but she grew up in South Africa. Have I been to the shop? Well, I don't know, Justin, have I? Time to be disappointed. No, come on. Let's be optimistic. And we're underway. We are underway for the start of the second half. Come on, Chelsea. It's literally, I don't think there's been... Has there been a game that's had less amount of shots in a Chelsea match this season? Not just for Chelsea, but in total. 4 shots in the first half. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop with the Q&A now for a little bit. We're going to just focus on the football for a bit. Obviously. So I will not be answering questions about my bench press PR right now. Although I don't actually know what it is, to be honest. Oh, go on. Your friend's gone to Vietnam on a holiday. Vietnam is a very cool country. Amazing food too. Love Vietnamese food. But Thai food for me is the winner. Everywhere. That's why we're going to Bangkok, really. We just love eating. And you can smoke weed there. It's legal. Sanchez with the clearance. Will it go straight to a Brighton player? Yes, it will. Of course it will. Danny Welbeck, didn't see a sniff for him. Filipino food is top tier. I've actually heard that the Filipino food isn't very good. Like, a lot of the talk around this part of the world is that Filipino food isn't good. I've not been to the Philippines, so I don't know that. Russian food is the best. I actually quite like Russian food, you know. Oh, Palmer nearly read that. We're getting cooked down this left-hand side every time. Gusto is okay there. Tosin now. Sancho back to Sanchez. Filipino barbecue is elite. Thai food is by far the best. No, I'm fully on board with that. Thai food for me is just unreal. The spice, the different flavours. And what I love about Thai food, right? This is how boring the Chelsea game is. We're talking about food, for goodness sake. Like, every dish has its own unique flavour. And, like, so many of the recipes, and even if you eat on the street for, like, £1, it still tastes good. Like, Thailand's the place I would say don't spend money on fancy restaurants because you can get incredible food on the street. Indian food is good, but not street food. No, because of the cleanliness. That is a problem. My favourite restaurant in the world is an Indian restaurant in Bali. And I'm going there today for my mate's birthday. Go on. Gusto with the overlap. There's no one in the box again. Caicedo, brilliant. Caicedo's so good, isn't he? Now Neto, looking to get it on his left. Go on. Ooh. Someone's winded after that. It's a good effort from Neto, that. Malaysian food is the best in the world. I didn't really enjoy the food that much in Malaysia either. Bro, South Africa is great, bro. I like it there. Mexican food is also up there. Yeah. Mexican, Indian, and Thai food for me. But you also just can't beat a roast dinner. But like that's just classic English food. We like just put things together, don't we? And I'll say that breakfast and brunch in Australia is very good. Like in Australia, they love a good eggs Benedict, and they actually do it very well. I think food places are good when they can do the basics right. Like if you can do an egg and you can scramble it properly. Like I think my scrambled eggs are the best in the world because I stir them non-stop. That is the trick. It makes them nice, fluffy, and then finish them with no heat. So it's just the heat of the pan left, and they're still quite wet. Milton, mate, why spam? Just you're gonna get timed out, bro. Can't beat a grass-fed beef. No, you're right. Are we playing for penalties? Well, I hope not. I absolutely hope not. But we haven't got anyone in the box. Yes, Gordon Ramsay style scrambled eggs. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, my scrambled eggs are unrivaled. I don't want penalties either. Although it would be good to win a penalty shootout on a stream. I don't think I've ever done a stream where we've won a penalty shootout, have I? We beat Newcastle in the penalty shootout in the League Cup, but I don't think I was live. Do I think we'd win on penalties? No. No, I don't. Not with Sanchez in goal, anyway. I mean, you never know. He might be the hero. It would do a lot for his confidence if he was the hero. He has saved a penalty this season against Bournemouth. That was an unbelievable Sanchez performance. Best travel spot for a young man. I'd say Southeast Asia is a good one because if you're young and you don't have a lot of money, Southeast Asia is very cheap. Obviously, it just costs a lot to get there if you live in Europe or America or whatever. But once you're here, things do generally cost a lot less in Southeast Asia. I'd say Bali is not cheap anymore. Bali is not cheap. Accommodation's very, very expensive in Bali. It was cheap during COVID. But best food in Europe. I can't beat Italian food, honestly. I love some Spanish tapas as well. But just Italian food is just fantastic. Again, like cooked with passion, cooked with so many like family recipes, and you go to certain restaurants and you know that they've just been making this for like so long and it always tastes so good. And do you know what I would say as well? I've had some really good food in Germany. Goose leg and chestnuts, mate. Unbelievable. The state of this game is we are discussing exotic gastronomy. I mean, you know, don't say that you still don't get entertained, even when Chelsea are playing the most dead football that we've seen all season. This is the worst game I've seen this season. Not the worst performance. I've seen worse performances than this, but it's a boring game of football. Like, let's call a spade, shall we? I don't like rabbit because I like rabbits, so I don't like eating rabbit. It's also weird though because I like a good cow, but you'll still see me eating beef. But no, I'm not a big fan of rabbit. How much is a one-bed flat in Uluwatu per month? Probably about £1,000, maybe more. All right, Pedro Neto on the right wing, looking to beat Lamptey. Struggled against him so far today. Now Gusto. Caicedo, Chalobah. Caicedo's having a good game. I'll say that. That's all that we've got at the moment. Neto again looking to beat Lamptey. That little knock that Neto had in the first half. He seems to have recovered. He's got round Lamptey there. Clips one towards the back post. There's no one there. We get the ball into the box and there's no one there. Ruter there. He's lifted it over Caicedo. Now Mitoma. Up against Malagusto. Mitoma, that's a decent ball in. Minter. Why does it always just fizzle out? Because we've got no one in the box. I don't know how many times. Like, the problem is, right, I've sat here countless times. And I'm like, there's no one in the box. Why are you crossing it? Every stream I sit here saying the same things. Don't cross the ball into the box when there's no one there. There's no one in the box. Chelsea have had 4 attempts to Brighton's 1. Like, we've managed to contain Brighton. Oh, Tosin. Danny Welbeck putting the pressure on that. Tosin's furious. People need to move. There's no movement. We're poo. We are absolute poo. Guys, we're very close to 600 likes. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream now if you haven't already done so. Shout out to those of you that have. Nkunku bought tickets to watch this game off Vivid Seats. That might actually be the shout of the day, to be honest. That might be the comment of the day so far. Nkunku has done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. Baliba is a good player as well, isn't he? Let's be honest. It's a great knockout to Minte. Veltman's gone forward as well. Come on, Trev with the big boot away. Baliba is very good. What a player. Serious player. Neto is a standout. Hasn't done anything. No, Neto has not been a standout. Neto has had a poor game. He's been schooled by Tariq Lamptey. Brighton is starting to carve us open here. Gusto, get tighter, man. Tosin can deal with the man in the middle. Mitoma's able to run. Lamptey, blocked. Oh, get it away. Mitoma, Sanchez comes for it. 2-1. Now, we're finished, mate. We're absolutely finished. Kaoru Mitoma and Chelsea are behind at Brighton from 1-0 up to 2-1 down. This is so bad. Like, so flipping bad. What a shocking performance this is. And I don't see us scoring. I think it's game over, guys. I think it's game over. I think we're done. I think we're done today. So bad, man. It looks to me like it's a handball all day long from Mitoma. But, like, we should be dealing with this earlier. We should be dealing with it earlier. Gusto doesn't get tight, doesn't get close, invites the pressure. Like, let's have a look at it. I mean, I think that's a handball. We're going to see it from a better angle now. Is it? No, it's not. It hits him on the head. Oh, dear. 2-1 down. It's just so poor. This is awful. Brighton were beaten 7-0 last week, and we've just let them play today. Sanchez doing nothing again. Oh, well. We're 2-1 down. Guys, I'm just going to tell you the truth. I don't see anything happening to get it back. It's a problem with the flipping scoreboard as well. Benson. Oh, dear. This is shit. This is absolutely shit. Enzo Fernandez has come on for Dewsbury Hall. Half an hour. Oh, dear. Enzo Fernandez did score an unbelievable free kick in this round last year, in the fourth round of the FA Cup in that win at Aston Villa. What a performance that was, by the way, that day. Now Palmer. Oh, Nkunku, this is so bad. I can't believe how shit this is. Palmer and Nkunku don't like each other, I think. I genuinely think they don't get on. Like, just take Nkunku off. Like, he's a waste of a player. You might as well play with 10 men. You might as well put Rob Sanchez up front and put Jorgensen in goal. And we'll do better than having Sanchez in goal and Nkunku up front. This is so shit. Brighton corner. Oh, the flipping timer's still not working either. Deary me. I can't believe how shit we are, man. Did I just miss a super chat? No. 2 goals from 2 shots. Like, really? Really? I can't update the score, guys. I don't have access to it. I've messaged the guy who manages it. And he's not replying. Hopefully the timer will get fixed in a second, guys. Apologies for the scoreboard. I don't know what's wrong with it today. Maresca's been figured out. I mean, we just don't offer anything. Like, this has been we don't care about the FA Cup, clearly. Like, this is a shocking performance. Shocking performance. Nkunku just, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Getting rid of Joao Felix and having Christopher Nkunku still at the club. Like, we're so foolish. So foolish. The 1-1 makes it feel like we're still in the game. We're not in the game, guys. We're not in the game whatsoever. It's only 2-1 to Brighton. Like, if this was like an Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City or whatever, you go 2-1 down, you know what's coming. But, like, even against Brighton, just so shit. Absolute dog poo. Oh, I've seen the handball now from Lamptey. It's a handball all day long. But there's no VAR in the 4th round, so deal with it. Recall Santos. Oh, wait, we can't do that because the transfer window is closed. It's a joke, man. Absolute joke. So dead. So dead. Like, we don't offer nothing. As soon as we got Brighton in the cup, I was worried about this fixture. I'm not going to lie. Why has this game been so low energy? Because they're not trying. They're genuinely, they're not trying. You can see it. Next Friday will be the same. Unfortunately, it's kind of anticipated right now. The time has changed. The scoreboard is back up now. Remember, Matoma, 90 million bid from Saudi. Everyone's scapegoating Nkunku. No, guys, it's not scapegoating. Like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't press. He can't keep hold of the ball. Like, he's a waste of a player out there. It's good from Sancho. Go on. Overlap. Go on. Oh, there's no one in the box again. Absolute trash. Pure trash. That's what you get for saying 6-1 Brighton. I did not say it would be 6-1 to Brighton. Everyone's been bad today, apart from Caicedo. Caicedo's the only player who's done anything. Palmer will leave if we don't get top 4. Palmer will go. Yes, he's got a flipping 27 billion year contract or whatever it is, but he'll go. He's going to go. Chelsea fans still in good voice, though. Chalobah, Cucurella. Good run from Cucurella. Come on, Chelsea, do something with it. And Nkunku's now dropping deeper. So who's in the box? No one. No one in the box. We're shit. Cucurella. Mark Cucurella is going to end up as the striker here. Sancho is going to get blocked. Headed away. Yep, sure. Of course. I hate watching this. I really hate watching this. It's not fun. It's just not even fun. Go on. Enzo Fernandez. What? It's like he's tried to miss that, honestly. Guys, I'm going to quickly go and get some water. Oh, this is ridiculous. Dear. We're back. Hinshelwood comes off for Brighton. There's no chemistry. It's just nothing. Like, how many times have we seen a consistent team selection, though? Caicedo, that's a bad foul. It's going to be a yellow. Yep, Caicedo now booked as well. Caicedo now gobbing off at the referee as well. Oh dear. Well, 21 minutes to go, and I do not see how we're going to score. I really do not see how we're going to score. Why do I even bother getting up at 2 a.m. to watch this? Of course, I'll get up every game. I'm going to always watch. It's just... I just hate watching a team that don't... It's like we're not even trying. Honestly. It genuinely feels like we're not trying. Like, there's absolutely nothing in attack whatsoever. Nothing. Maresca's been found out, people are saying in the chat. Mate, I woke up at 6:30 in Australia on a Sunday morning. Don't complain. Well, try waking up at 2:30 in the morning. Slightly different. Screw this. Could we have not used him? Used who? Oh, Gallagher. Is he having a good game? Brighton corner. If you drop Cole Palmer, Chelsea have got no quality. If you drop Cole Palmer, there's no quality. We wouldn't ever score. Palmer's created more chances than anyone in Europe's top 5 leagues since December the 4th and has not got a single assist to show for it because we don't know how to score. At the start of the season, couldn't stop scoring. Now, no idea what we're doing. It's awful. What's the ref going on about now? Chelsea making 2 changes. Who's coming on? Someone said Palmer's our worst player. Deary me. Palmer heads it away. Sanchez spills it. Save. Come on, Chelsea. It looks like the only way we're actually going to be able to win this is if we somehow get another scrappy goal and win on penalties. Deary me. There's nearly 1,500 of you in the stream. See if we can get over 700 likes. Smack a like on it. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. 6 things we learned. This is not going to be a happy one, but bloody hell. So bad. So poor. Caicedo's done well there, though. Now Neto. Can he beat Lamptey? Go on. Sancho. Nothing. Like, what's it? He's not trying. He's not trying. I'm telling you. Sancho's not trying. Take Sancho off now. This is the worst I've seen Sancho play for Chelsea. Awful. He just gives up. What are you doing? Horrible. Dreadful. Stinker. Mudryk would have hit that. Yeah. This game is so... This is honestly the worst. This is the worst, most boring game I've seen this season. I'm sorry to only be bearing, like, negative news, but it's just true. So true. George, get to bed, man. I wish I did. I wish I did. No, I still love streaming for you guys. It's fun. At least we can enjoy... Not enjoy. At least we can suffer together. Flipping heck, this is awful. There's no movement. Like, you can't... Like, the players are on the ball, we're holding it, and then, like, what do we do with it? Back pass, back pass, back pass. Go on, Palmer. Oh, no. It's going to go out for a throw-in, isn't it? Oh, dear. That's a great ball from Cucurella over the top. Nkunku, no shots and no chances created. I mean, he kind of created that one in the first half that Palmer headed over. It's just so bad. Madueke and Tyreek George have come on. Who's come off? Baliba's coming off for Brighton. Maybe we've got a chance now, but Joao Pedro's coming on. Brilliant. Love it. Both the wingers off for Chelsea. Good. Ruter and Baliba off for Brighton. Neto and Sancho off. They both had stinkers, to be fair. Oh, dear. What to do? Neto was good. No, he wasn't. No one's been good. Caicedo's been good. That's it. He just carries us. Yes, Palmer scored. But other than that, he's done nothing. Go on. How Nkunku is still out there on the field, I don't know. He does not care. Gusto now intercepted as well. Get back! Chelsea players just jogging. This is so embarrassing. If they score here, I swear to God. Danny Welbeck's 34. What a player. Tosin with the clearance. Noni coming back. Collects it. And then what is that pass to Sanchez? Shocking. And then Sanchez with a clearance. Does actually find Cole Palmer there. That's good. Cole Palmer going backwards again. And we lose the ball again. Absolute shambles. Absolute shambles this half. Mitoma up against Gusto again. Mitoma has just schooled Gusto today. What has happened to Malo Gusto? Oh, come on. Penalty? No, goal kick. It looked like a penalty, to be fair, from Gusto on Pedro. Lucky boy. Well, will we get another chance? That's the thing. Like, we've not had a shot. This is crap. This is absolutely crap. One shot on target the whole game. It's mental. That's a foul. It's a foul on Noni. Thank you, Adam, for the $2 donation. Reckon Felix would have scored. I think Felix would have worked harder and been more of an outlet than Nkunku has been, for sure. Well, Chelsea have got a free kick, but what are we going to do? Probably nothing. He'll probably cross it in the box and it get headed away again. Tosin will score. I mean, he's been scoring a fair few. Cross into our 4-foot-tall striker. Oh, dear. Oh, my word. Guys, I need the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I forgot to turn the mic back up. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, dear. Go on, Palmer. Intercepted again. Honestly, this is one of the worst performances I've seen this season. Chelsea, toilet. Total toilet. Jackson needed. I mean, everyone was saying Jackson out last week. There's no movement off the ball. It's not even little movement. There's nothing. Tyreek George bullied off it. Like, are we even going to have another shot? Is there even one more shot left in this Chelsea team between now and the end of the flipping game? There's not going to be any added time. Tired legs. How? We're such a young team. How are they tired? We're playing one game a week, for goodness sake. It's pure shit, man. Brighton don't have to do anything. It's a good ball from Enzo. Now Tyreek George. Go on. Blazes it over. Shocking. They're running rings around us. But they are, but they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not really running. Tired legs. Nah, it's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. It's not tired legs. We just don't give a shit. Chelsea don't give a flying shit about it. We're probably too worried about the Premier League, and then next week we'll go to Brighton again. We'll probably lose again. Crap. Yeah, this is the same team that lost 7-0 last week to Nottingham Forest, and Chelsea have just been not even outplayed. Brighton haven't had to do anything. They've had to do nothing. Chelsea have got no threat whatsoever. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. We haven't won the flipping FA Cup since 2018, and we will not be winning it again anytime soon, I'll tell you that. Teams bully us. Yeah, we've got no physicality in the side either. We've got no presence. Noni just putting his back into the player. Sign Chris Wood. It's too late, guys. Transfer window closed 6 days ago. Oh, dear. Got nothing good to say about it whatsoever. Even the Palmer goal in the 5th minute, like, it's lucky, really, isn't it? Come on, one more chance. Noni runs straight into Lamptey. Guys, I think I'm going to have to go. My stomach does not feel very good. So I think I'm going to have to end the stream. I know obviously we might still have penalties. But I don't think we will. My stomach is about to go. I think I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to have to end the stream, guys. I'm sorry. But I will... 6 things we learned will be out straight after the game.